Oh, what's going on, guys? How are you doing? I'm back from Smash Con. I know, you know what I'm saying? I know y'all missed me. It's okay. I've returned. In the midst of my lovely ventures, they hit me with the patch notes. The post-Evo patch notes. Now, they are planning on dropping another patch notes, which I will also be reacting to. But today we're going to get right into the action because they nerfed my boy. It's alright, though. We still go rock with it because eventually until I die, you know what I'm saying? I got it all on me as always. Let's get right into the action. If you enjoyed it, subscribe if you know. Morty will be arriving on 8/23, August 23rd. He will be our first the fuck does that? Plumbus wielding character. The patch will come in two parts. The first will be on August 15th. The second will come shortly afterwards, hopefully in the next few days, so not every change, but most will be in the August 15th patch. The new rotation for free characters for the next 15 days. Arya, Batman, LeBron, Steven. That is the shittiest 4 characters you could have had in the rotation. Thank God, though. The good stuff. Arya! Now, I have mixed feelings. I think she deserves a buff. I'm not sure what any of this is going to say. I just know that I was told that they dropped the patch notes. I think a buff is necessary. If not, who knows? Air/ground up special. Hitting a fighter will now more accurately launch them at an angle to allow follow-ups for Arya. Oh my God, what? As if she doesn't get enough follow-up on that. Air up attack. The first hit will now more accurately combo into the second. Neutral air now has earlier branching on hit. Side attack on the ground. Aerial retain velocity on first hit of side attack. Ground down attack has slightly earlier dodge branching. Oh, this is a lot. Air/ground neutral special. Just neutral special. Fix the bug where Arya would not copy over capsule hitboxes on her normal set. Arya's hurt box to match your victim's hurt box while she is disguises them. Fix the bug where Arya's top UI would be offsetting correctly when she sees her face. Fix the bug where the disguise attack player will get disconnected. Fix bug where Arya's original hitboxes would be usable during disguise attacks. Fix bug where hitboxes from Arya's disguise would stay active during her normal attacks. Looks like a buff. Very well needed. Good job. Batman. Nerf. I'm already seeing it. Air/ground side special. Fix bug where Batman would overshoot his grapple destination at the fighter he was grappling to dodge. Increase the overshooting distance when grappling to an ally. Fix Batman grapple failing at short distances under high latency. Ground/side attack. First hit added 3 frames of whiff recovery. Thank you! Air/ground neutral attack coming in patch 2. Batarang pickup will now return 9.45 seconds of its cooldown, down from 11.55. This change will help create a window from where the Batarang is used for the opponent to react. With perks like CoffeeZilla causing this cooldown to be even shorter, we felt this change was necessary to create counterplay against the Batarang. Bugs Bunny. This motherfucker's gonna get nerfed to the ground. Yo, I'm so serious. Ever since Coinbox, I knew that he was getting nerfed crazy. Bugs Bunny is a bit too safe in everything he does. We've given him some additional whiff punish windows to help address this. Air up special. Fix an exploit where bugs can spawn 2 rockets, obviously. Fix exploit with spawn 2 rockets. Fix an exploit where bugs can spawn multiple saves without triggering his cooldown. Safe HP drop down from 16 to 14. Air down special. Bugs previous tunnels will now disappear when creating new tunnels. Nice. Air up attack. Added 4 frames of whiff recovery. Air side attack increased 5. Ooh, wow. Increase whiff recovery by 5 frames. Air neutral attack. Increase whiff recovery by 5 frames. Ground down attack. Pi max lifetime set to 8 seconds from infinite. Pi no longer applies slow. Yo, they nerfed the fuck out of this dude, yo. They took the slow off Pi? That shit is useless now. You're not going... Yeah, they did bugs dirty. I know I was asking for a nerf a little bit, but they did the gas it, yo. Oh my God. Finn. Fighting against Finn felt too difficult as Finn felt a bit too safe and could throw out attacks without much fear. Punished due to how quickly he recovered hurtbox/hitbox. Foundational updates are coming soon, but will not be in this patch. Passive. Attacks affected by attack decay no longer spawn coins. Finn now spawns with 100 gold instead of 200. Air down special. Fix issue where the gem required 200 gold to spawn, but only costs 100 to spawn. Gem now requires and costs 100. Air side special added additional whiff recovery. Ground/air. I'm sorry, the backpack. Reduce the strength of the vacuum effect of the backpack. That's fair. Weaker hits of the backpack will no longer overwrite stronger knockbacks from other attacks. Whiffing with All hits will still drop a coin added with recovery. Hitboxes should better match the attack. Not perfect until I plan Hurtbox. System overhaul. Add air side attack. Reduced active frames to diminish Finn's ability to hit fighters behind him. I never ran into that, but I personally never felt like I hit anybody behind me, but I mean, who knows. The distance Finn covers with this attack, ground down attack. The distance Finn covers with this attack now scales with how charged the attack is. That's cool. I'm okay with that. Ground side attack, increased whiff recovery for the first hit on the house perk. Fix an issue where Finn still spent gold on gems spawned by the perk. Slightly reduce the launch speed of gems spawned by the perk. This should fix issues that arose when this perk was combined with Make It Rain Dog perk. Finn got they fixed his hitboxes because some of them was crazy. I would just be swinging the backpack and that should be like a vacuum and I would kill people sometimes. I don't think that a lot of my hits were very like dead center. I don't really just throw it out spammingly. I guess for people that do spam, this is definitely gonna prevent players from just spamming all the wazoo. I play a lot smarter than that though. I don't think this changes a lot. I mean, maybe the side of air special. I guess having a little, where is that? Air side attack. Reduce active frames to yeah, I don't think I don't think much changed with that character. I don't think Finn is too bad, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see when I get back in the lab. There's actually another patch coming, so maybe they'll change more. Who knows? Garnet. Air ground special. Air neutral special. Song activation starts earlier on frame 12 instead of frame 30. Down special. Fix bug where Garnet would be stopped by Iron Giant's collision when she moves with her down special. Air neutral attack. Slightly higher base knockback. I don't even understand that. Stuffy bat for Harley. This is for Harley now. Harley's bomb VFX shrunk to better match the explosion radius. Weight increased from 42 to 44. Not a lot. Maybe that weight difference might be a little bit something. Iron Giant. Oh, thank you, please. I already see a lot. Makes me happy. VFX. Global Fighter VFX now better matches Iron Giant's size without making the screen too busy. Notable adjustments include projectile block buff, speed. Okay. Down special. Fix an issue where VFX trails would persist and fill up the screen. You can no longer use cannonball attack when out of air specials. Knockback angle changed to send fighters more horizontally and away from Iron Giant. Fix issues that allowed for infinitely bouncing on enemies near the ground. Thank you, Lord. Neutral special. Gray health from I don't know what any of that gray health means. Gray health from, okay. Nope. I'm not gonna read it. Ground forward special. Iron Giant grabs are correctly blocked by incompatible states. Don't even know what that means. Up air. Can no longer hit the same target multiple times. Is that the spin? What's his up air? No clue. Air neutral attack. Final hit knockback angle change to set fighters more horizontally in a way. Okay. Increased knockback scaling. Oh, thank you. Ground up attack. Gray health from scrap. Again, all this gray health shit. Allies that consume scrap will overwrite any. Okay. Ground forward attack. Fix attack decay, not triggering for all parts of forward attack combo. Nice. Ground attack. Down attack on the ground. Gray house. Again, all this gray house stuff. I don't know how that works. Iron Giant got nerfed a lot here. This is a lot, especially with the knockback. They're not really. His knockback isn't increased, but the fact that now he can't just, since the knockback was kind of low on some of those moves, he could just kind of spam them and subsequent and just kind of string you along because there was not a lot of knockback. Now with extra knockback, when he does that one move or two moves and he tries to spam it, you're just gonna get knocked so far away that he can't really string that together. And thank God. Jake, air down attack, remove instant cancel out of the attack to prevent skateboard infinites. No longer bounces off allies. Ground up attack, additional whiff recovery, slightly later charge cancel window to make it a bit more committal. Jake is, yo, there's no way they just nerfed Jake. There's no way they just nerfed my dog Jake. They as if he was already struggling to be a character as it is. That's insane. All right, LeBron. All right, here we go. Air / ground side special. LeBron's solo dunk can no longer spawns a shockwave on the ground. The alley-oop teleport version of LeBron's dunk spawns a shockwave it will launch fighters into the shockwave. The shockwave will launch fighters into a final hit that applies weaken debuff. Solo dunk knockback and high hitbox size increase. Fixed a bug where LeBron could dunk himself into the sky. Never seen that before. Down special with no ball adjusted to prevent ball spam. Oh, thank you for that. I definitely saw clips of people just fucking spamming fucking ball toss. Air side attack, branches earlier on hit. Okay, so they fixed some of his stuff. Branches earlier on hit to the ground. Remove shared and attack decay from side. Okay. Ground side attack. 3 hit combo hits more consistently. Ground neutral attack. Fixed angle of attack. Basketball. Fix some team color issues that would occur when reflecting LeBron's basketball. Fix an issue where LeBron could be stuck attacking without his ball while visually holding his ball. Hot hands perk when an ally catches another pass with a hot hand. The basketball pass buff will emit flame so that allies know they will grow and ignite it. They'll ignite the ball. That's a buff. I think LeBron's a little better. I think he was pretty trash at first, but I think they fixed a few things. I think he's gonna be a good character. I think he'll be a solid B tier, if not maybe low A. I don't even know. But interesting. Rain Dog. Air up special. Removed hit pause on ally that threw Rain Dog when Rain Dog connects in ball form. Not even sure what that even means. Neutral special. Increased cooldown from 13 to 14. Super dope. Air up attack. Hitbox size increased. Lame. Okay. Rain Dog still, I don't know. Shaggy side special felt a little too unpunishable, so we added a bit. Thank you. You don't know how much I hated people that spammed that. Rage air side special recovery increased by 2 frames. Now better matches Rage ground side special. Address an issue where Shaggy could perform 2 rage specials. Rage ground special. Rage ground down special. Shaggy shockwave will launch fighters into a final hit that applies weakened debuff. Okay. Ground slash side special. Added 4 additional frames with recovery. Nice, thank you. That's huge. People would definitely just hop in online and just spam side special, which is annoying. And now that it has a little bit 4 frames with recovery, that's very huge. That's huge. So that definitely drops them in the tier list because people would definitely don't mind spamming that. Steven, this is a very interesting character because I've seen some really good Stevens lately, and this is a character that definitely can fluctuate throughout the tier list, so this could be huge for him here. Ground down special. Watermelon Steve ability cooldown now begins when Watermelon Steve is wrung out. What was it before? Fix the bug where Watermelon Steve could spawn inside ceilings and be stuck. Air neutral attack. No longer will animation hitch. VO SFX. Fix an issue where Steven's intro VO lines failed to play. Taunt. They did nothing for him. Okay, they fixed a bug or some shit. Oh, Superman, they just nerfed this man. Thank you, Lord. So his attacks. His neutral attack, up attack, down special, added additional whiff recovery. Yeah, thank you. I mean, same thing with Superman's. Y'all just spam super armor and y'all can get away with it. You can just and then like just turn right around. And so that was crazy. So that's huge. This is the start. Okay, Taz. So they've been talking about changing this character a lot. So we're about to really see like how he jumps around the tier list because he was definitely garbage before, but there was a bug earlier that just, I don't know. This is the start of our tornado changes for Taz. We will be continuing to monitor the tornado with extra scrutiny in case additional changes are needed. Chicken debuff. Fixed a bug where transformed fighters could receive buffs that would not appear visually when they return to their normal form. Reduce chicken duration from 10 seconds to 8. Increase the size of the chicken. Okay. Not bad. Down special. Adjusted projectile movement direction of Taz spit projectiles to be more forward and less of a lob. When Taz spits a projectile back at a fighter, the projectile will maintain its original speed. Neutral special. If Taz eats a projectile that can't be spit back out, he will refresh a count of his Apple Core ability. Increased size of hit collision for Taz eating projectiles of his neutral special. Also made it possible to eat projectiles a few frames earlier. Taz deals 1 stack of weakened debuff every time you choose an enemy. Fixed a bug that allowed for ground movement after eating an enemy fighter. That's the bug that was kind of causing like an uproar. Up special. Damage reduced from 10 to 9 and base knockback reduced from 1500. Okay. Fixed a bug where enemy fighters could become invulnerable to the fight cloud after dodging it. Wow, crazy. Side special now. Cooldown move with 7-second cooldown. While the cooldown is active, side special is a weaker version of Tornado. Full power Tornado has a 1.5 second duration and receives an additional 1 second after passing an ally. On cooldown, Tornado has a 0.25 second duration and does not gain additional duration by passing an ally. That's a big difference. 0.25 seconds? Damn. And then ground up attack. Now a 2-hit attack that early hit combos into a sandwich clap. Okay. I don't think Taz moves. I think he's still a low tier. I don't think he got any better. I think this is a lot of nerfs. If you ask me, I think the bug kind of made him broken for a little bit. Now that they fixed the bug, he's pretty sorry now. Tom and Jerry. They buffed Dynamite? Yo, you sucking dick right now, Warner Brothers. What the fuck? Dynamite now applies projectile perk effects. Air normal attacks. Fix the bug that would prevent Tom and Jerry from using normal attacks when air special limit has been reached. Air up special. Fix an issue where Jerry could continue to have active hit frames when falling from the rocket. What rocket? No clue. Velma. Minus. Yo, this character is so sorry now. Air side special, reduced move distance. The distance this traveled before gave Velma additional recovery that wasn't intended. Air up special, reduced weakened stacks from 3 to 2. Huge. Will no longer chain into air down attack as easily to prevent easy application of damage. Ground side special, reduced gray health from 12-8. All right, lost me. Air down attack, increased recovery. Air side attack with added whiff recovery. Neutral attack, fixed issues when word bubbles would go through Bug's tunnel. Reduced ammo count from 4 to 3. Reduced ammo return from 11 to 10. Weight decreased from 63 to 60. I've been saying that Velma is way too small to have such this high weight. Knowledge is power perk. Reduced gray health from 7 HP for 5 seconds, 3 HP for 3 seconds. They just nerfed that. I had her high A tier. She might be low A tier, B tier, possibly. We're going to have to talk about that next video. But last one here. Wonder Woman. Increased neutral special. Lowered cooldown from 13 to 12 seconds. Increased her ground side special. Projectile shield comes out a little earlier to allow her to better react to incoming projectiles. Air up attack kind of fixed it. Hurt box should now be better to match animation. Weight increased from 65 to 76. That's a jump, yo. I'm not mad at that. But that is a huge jump. Damn near 9. That's 11. Increased her weight by 11. No, wait. What's Velma's weight? Because they just fixed her. Nah, yeah. Velma was almost heavier than Wonder Woman. That's a little ludicrous. But, I mean, 76 is a lot, yo. That's a lot. I don't know how I feel about that. Shield of Athena signature perk. Adjust the scale of projectile shield for Shield of Athena signature perk to cover an edge case where projectiles will pass above it during dodge. And then this is the last perk we react to. Okay, wow. So, a lot to unpack there. Real quick, I'm gonna... Okay, let's go through the ways. Arya. This is definitely a big buff for her. That character definitely struggled against a lot of matchups, to be honest. So this would definitely put her in the higher of the A tier, maybe possibly into S tier if we see some fighters really throwing down in the 6 for her. Batman definitely got a little bit of a nerf. They're probably planning on adding a lot more nerfs to his batarang. You know what I'm saying? That they definitely nerfed him down to A tier. I think I had him in S tier. That probably drops him down to A tier. Bugs Bunny, they nerfed that man real hard. They really went in on Bugs Bunny this patch, especially after things like Coinbox and considering all the things that they was considering. So that definitely drops him down a lot. Right now, I'm going to be honest with you, Tom and Jerry is sitting high and mighty on the throne right now as the best character in the game. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He's just a really strong character, super zoner. I mean, there was already a lot of players playing him because Void won Coinbox and Evo, and now with seeing as the other characters are being nerfed, it's like almost like, oh, well, now I definitely should play this character because this character is clearly just head and shoulders above all the other tiers. Finn, they definitely nerfed some things where he had some outrageous hitbox. I can't even lie to you. And as a Finn main, I understand, like, I would be connected on stuff that just didn't make sense. But I don't think this is too big of a deal, but I definitely think that people that had him in S tier, well, this puts him right down to F tier. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion, but I think that he's just in F tier now. He's pretty garbage. Trash can tier, as I had it. Garnet is, I think she stays in relatively the same area. Maybe she could tick up a little bit, but I don't think that there's too much that changed with her. Harley, I think the weight increase is something to kind of keep an eye out on. I mean, it's not a big one, only from 42 to 44, but still, that's still a weight increase, and I think that could be pretty viable, and that could definitely help her tick up a spot or two, maybe. Iron Giant definitely just got nerfed down to hell, and so that's pretty tough. Jake. I'm surprised they nerfed him. I think, honestly, he's a little bit of like a C tier character. You know, I think he loses a lot of matchups, and the fact they nerf some of his moves is kind of wild to me. So I think that's just crazy. LeBron, they kind of mixed him up a little bit. I'm curious to see how players start playing him more. I think that definitely put him up a few spots. I think he's going to be a good character. Rain Dog, I think that character kind of stays in the same area that he is. He might move up a spot or two. Shaggy definitely drops a couple tiers for me because honestly, he can definitely spam that side air special a lot, and especially when he's connecting on it a lot and he's constantly spamming it. Even if he has attack decay, it's still a powerful move, and that's just, again, momentum is, even attack decay or not, momentum is momentum. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're hitting on all cylinders or not. Steven, I've heard, is a really good character, so I just think that, you know, overall he's going to be a good character from here on out. He's a very tech required character, so I think over time we're going to see a lot more Stevens come through, and, you know, people that start to pick him up are going to definitely have some tools behind it. Superman definitely just dropped a few tiers because all that additional whiff recovery is huge. Taz is going to stay where he is. He's really at the bottom, at the barrel. I don't see much changing for him. Tom and Jerry, head and shoulders, like I said at the top. Velma, Velma dropped a lot. And then Wonder Woman, actually, I think with these kind of buffs, increasing her weight by 11 is stupid. I really think that she's about to bump into S tier because that's a huge difference, you know? That weight difference of 65 to 76 maybe kills that, you know, at times that I would kill Wonder Woman at like 80 or 90, that might turn into 110, 120. You get what I'm saying? That can make a huge difference, changing the weight so drastically. And they're obviously going to have another patch coming out soon for season 1 coming out, so we're not done with the patch notes, but expect a tier list video because, you know what I'm saying, I gotta rank the characters again, you know, now that I'm seeing these patch notes. But if you all enjoyed, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, family, sisters, best friends, airport too. I know you don't know what I just said, but it doesn't matter. I love it. Thank you for watching. This is going to be a fun next month because I'm going to be playing a lot of multiverses. With these new changes, we're going to see a whole new meta coming into play.